Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Manish Jain. I'm founder and I represent Dreams Foundation, and our foundation, the Dreams stands for delivering right education and more in STEM for special people. We are working on providing the science and math education at foundation level to visually impaired. And in the month of November 1989, when the Berlin Wall was falling, I was a budding medical student with a lot of dreams in my eyes. I always wanted to be a pediatrician after my entry to the medical school, but yes, destiny changed the course and I became a pediatric surgeon. But I am so happy that today I am able to use my clinical skills with a fine craft of surgery, surgical hands, which operate on a child as small as 1 day to as big as 10 years. And these skills have contributed immensely to me in developing my overall personality. Our project breaks the myth that it is impossible or very difficult to teach the principles of light or other science principles or experiments, science and math both, to blind people or blind students. But we have identified the problem areas. We have also found alarming gaps between what is existing now and what can be done, or what are the best practices. So what we are trying is to shatter that myth that it is not possible to teach the science in a fun and interesting way to blind people. For example, we have identified an innovative way of explaining the principles of reflection, refraction and rectilinear propagation of light using the laser beam. And our short film on this has actually been awarded at the national level.
Now, where do you feel the light?
Yes.
Here, when you feel it, it is coming from the laser, but it is bending inside the glass slab like this, and it comes out again out like this.
Yes.
So this is the refraction of light. Where do you?
Yes, I can
Here.
feel that. Yeah.
Okay, so this was the reflection of light from the laser to your hand.
We have also used the audio describe technology, which has so far been used in entertainment of the blind children. We have used this audio description technology to create some science videos for the blind students, and videos has also been accepted at international science film festivals.
The screen shows as the person sitting on the rotating turntable pulls the weights towards the center, the turntable rotates faster than before. Screen shows the rotating turntable. This experiment sheds light on law of conservation of angular momentum.
We have converted each and every science experiment into an accessible format, and we are in the process of developing a space where there is accessible laboratories available in each blind school. We have started from the local blind school, and we are also working on some other ways, like using the simulations, using a virtual lab for the benefit of non-institutionalized children, and 3D printing, etc. We are trying to make the science learning accessible and fun for these students. And during our research at the local blind school, we met this wonderful boy, Vignesh, who was first boy in the history of 63 years of the local blind school who actually opted for science and math even after they became optional. And this example was an eye-opening experience for us, and this led to our belief that yes, it is possible and we must do something. We must try to change the ecosystem so that not only Vignesh but many more such students who have dreams in their eyes and who are ready to immerse in the beautiful world of science and math at the foundation level, which is very important, they can also be supported by right gadgets, right resources, right ecosystem and right support for an effective and enjoyable science learning. Any new ideas has always excited me, and me and my team is constantly working on finding some innovative solutions, which are simple, accessible and applicable across the world and which explain the complex scientific problems into simpler ways. And I'm sure with the help of this august community and the available resources, we will be able to achieve the dreams of all these children. We want to improve science and math education because we strongly believe that the highly lucrative careers of STEM field deserve students from this segment of society as well, who are otherwise marginalized, and the strong foundation of science and math education will open up so many livelihood opportunities to them, thereby contributing directly to not only to their economic growth but also contributing directly to the sustainable development goals of United Nations, SDG number 4 of quality education, SDG number 8 of economic growth and livelihood, and SDG number 10 of reducing inequalities. And this contribution can ultimately help in building the human capital of any country. We know that we have a long way to go. We are also looking to develop gamified solution where the fun games can be used to impart the science education to visually impaired. Sometimes really keeps us awake during long hours of brainstorming and discussions with our team members. And I'm sure a day will come when we will be able to produce some really interesting fun games which impart the science education for visually impaired.